Hello again and welcome to another Warhammer 40k 10th edition! 10th edition, baby!
10th edition, baby!
Battle report. In today's episode, we find brother versus brother in a Avenge Me, brother!
I can feel the warp overtaking me!
Traitor Tom is in the house!
Babe.
Yes! It will be the Black Legion versus the Black Templars, Sons of Horus versus Sons of Sigismund.
Sigismund's dead, lol.
How dare you! You cur, you cad, you wholesome knave! But that's enough pre-game preamble for today. Preamble, if you will. Me and Tom are still trying to make that a thing. Go on, embrace the preamble. Become the preamble.
Full preamble.
Full preambles, nice. But that is enough preamble. Now let's get into the army list. It's going to be fast and furious. Here we have the two forces battling to the death. Let's go over the Space Marines first. The comfortable Space Marines, familiar, friendly Space Marines that just want to teach you about Zeal and Bolter and Blade. It is the Black Templars. Now, this force is fairly similar to what we ran in the last battle, but it was the one that absolutely smashed the Tyranids. And we're putting it up against a new challenger. Another challenger has entered the arena, Tom. Yes.
Yes.
The only difference we've made is we have included a Terminator Kaplan. This Kaplan, so a combination of Chaplain and Captain, and weapons surpass Metal Gear. Terminator Captain. This Castellan here will represent the Terminator Captain. GW has been kind enough to preview more Space Marine data. It's always Space Marine data sheets to preview. I'm surprised anyone else even gets a word in. But we thought it would be cool to show off a Terminator Captain in a blob of Terminators. Very spicy indeed. They will be riding in their transport, the Land Raider, the Fist of Sigismund, yes. Backing them up, we have 10 Assault Intercessors, each one with a bolt pistol and an Astartes chain blade today. And last but not least, got a cheeky little 5 minutes in the squad. Tell them not to worry, there's no Intercessors. There we go. And then we've got a Rhino with a Hunter Killer. Now that looks like quite a substantial force, wouldn't you say, Tom?
Yes.
Spicy.
It looks a lot bigger than one.
But it has to face off against the man, the myth, the legend, Abaddon. Yeah.
Now, before we actually get into this list, I just want to say a big thank you to my friend Chris, who painted these Chaos Marines and has lent them to me for the day.
Excellent. Very nice. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. # mini painter man on...
We'll put it down in the description.
Yes, we will.
Go and follow him. He's a good lad. He's helped us out. We don't own any proper Chaos models. So it's a big help that he's lent them to us so we can actually bring this to you for your viewing pleasure. So like this video, but more importantly, go and follow Chris on Instagram.
Yeah, because we don't have any Chaos models. Cause we are degenerates, but not that much degenerates, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we do have about 10,000 points of Death Guard between us.
Sweet child. Sweet child. Not the point. Anyway.
You have enough Poxwalkers to take a bath in.
I do, actually.
Anyway, Tom,
where we go?
as this is your force, take us through what you've got here today.
I've got a Abaddon, the Dark Master himself. Well, actually, I think that's Be'lakor, isn't it? But he's the Dark Master.
Be'lakor's a little bitch.
He's the bold Dark Master.
Yeah, he is an absolute legend. And I have to say, seeing the model in the flesh, he looks even better on the tabletop than he does on the box art.
Yeah, it does look cool, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And then moving on, I have a unit of Obliterator.
Yes. Now, we've been a little naughty here, haven't we?
We've been a little bit naughty.
We wanted to show off the Obliterator weapons, but obviously we haven't seen the full data sheet. Those of you who have watched our other 10th edition back reps, no, we've been a little... We like to make a few assumptions here. So what we've done is to make sure you guys can see how powerful the Obliterators are, because there's a lot of chit and chat around the proverbial water cooler about these guys. We have given them the stat line they have now, but we've given them the new weapons that have been shown off, the new flesh metal, so you'll get to see their damage output. And I'm pretty certain maybe they'll go up a pip of toughness or something, but maybe a wound, but I'm pretty certain they're not going to change radically from being big chunky boys.
Yeah, I think the leadership's going to be relatively the same as the Marines as well. So.
Yeah, and nice. Speaking of...
Yes, and then moving on, I have 4 squads of 5 Marines, all decked out with special weapons.
Have you got sharp knives?
I've got sharp knives.
Have you got sticks?
Sticks.
Electronic ball breakers. Yes, I'm sure that blows out someone's headphones every time we do it.
No, it probably does what your headphones do when you're on the stream. You go, it's popping up, and it just comes
out. It's popping up, baby!
So it just blasts.
And all of these are equipped with the weapons that you see. We are full WYSIWYG. Yes. In an attempt to make up for our sins of bringing dodgy obliterators, we've taken some totally legit and above board Legionnaires. Yes. That's cool. There's a really large variety of weapons here. We've got some plasma, heavy bolters, we've got plasma pistols, bolters, chainsaws, heavy chain weapons. We've got the whole, and an autocannon even. So we've got the whole smorgasbord, so people can really get a feel for how the new Astartes and Legionnaire weapons are gonna act.
And just one more thing, I actually love. Yeah, looking at them on the table, I think these Marines look absolutely fantastic. And the Abaddon looks especially good. I know that my friend Chris spent a lot of time on the Cape.
Ooh, turn around.
Turn around. Look at his ass.
Ooh,
very,
deep crimson tones. Nice.
Deep crimson, yes.
I have a long-standing theory about certain armies, such as Ultramarines and Black Legion. I'll be very quick about this.
Yes, cool.
I think that Games Workshop is terrible at taking photos of them. Because whenever you see like the poster boys for each faction, the Cadians, the Black Legion, the Ultramarines, everyone sees them and goes, oh, they're bullshit, Ultramarines, how boring. But you never actually see many people running Black Legion in a Black Legion colour scheme or Ultramarines in an Ultramarine colour scheme. And it's interesting, those people that do actually in a funny way, buck the trend and collect those armies and paint them up in those beautiful colour schemes always actually tend to do a really good job. So there's Lewis down at our club as well who's got an Ultramarine army, which the blue is so deep you could go swimming in it.
Yeah, I love Ultramarines like as an army. I think they look sick.
I
know a lot of people don't actually run them because
they think that the internet says, oh, everyone's Ultramarine, but actually no one does.
Nobody has it. You all lied to me.
It's all like a gestalt consciousness. Like everyone thinks it's happening, but actually it's not. So yeah, I think I've always said this: a well done traditional colour scheme, Black Legion, Cadians, Ultramarines, Kraken, that kind of stuff, always looks really, really good on the tabletop, and it's actually a treat to see. And I think Chris has done a good job here. Do you think we've wanked him off enough yet?
No. No, I don't think so.
Very good. Let's get into the battlefield.
Let's go.
Alrighty, ho. Here is the field of battle after deployment. Starting with the Black Templars, we've got a Rhino full of assault intercessors going down the right flank. We've got 5 regular intercessors holding the objective. And then we've got the Land Raider. There's something so badass about the Land Raider. It's just one of the most iconic vehicles in 40k. Not even to the base Marines, in all of 40k.
It does raid land.
It does indeed. Controversial take here. I think that the quote-unquote new Land Raider looks way better than the old-timey 30k one. That 30k one looks...
The Proteus?
Yeah.
I really like the Proteus.
It's so goofy, man. It's like... You know, you just dial the retrometer up to like 11.
It looks like a female, like Mark 1?
Mark 1 tank or Mark 4 tank, depending on which one.
Mark 4 tank, I think it is.
Yeah. Well, if you like Mark 4 tanks, you should get a Malkador on that new 3D printer of yours. Moving swiftly on. Land Raider, good. Full of Terminators, good. Captain with the Terminators as well, great. Then we have the blackest of legions. The traitor Astartes.
Fighting at night, so Tim can't see me.
You know, night fighting rules used to be a thing. Do you want to know how they worked?
-1 to hit, wasn't it?
Ha! You wish. Roll 2d6. That's how far you can see. Yeah, firefights were real close back then, and you couldn't assault stuff you couldn't see. So it's like if you rolled like a 2, and the enemy was 3 inches away, you couldn't assault them.
I bet Night Lords loved that.
Oh, well, there were a lot of. Well, again, another reason to hate Tau, they could see in the dark with like their night vision goggles and everything. But there were a few units that could. So
get out of here, you fish!
Yeah, but on a side note, it did mean that all those searchlights attached to guard vehicles were really good because it meant you could take night fighting off someone else, but also revealed you as well. But the guard I'm in a tank, it's fine. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Tom, Black Legion. What have you got on your left, right, and central flanks?
Left, I have a unit of 5 badasses.
Nice.
I have a unit of 5 Chaos Space Marines.
Yes.
And then up top, I have a unit of Chaos Space Marines.
And they're actually up top, are they?
They are up top.
They are holding the bastion.
The Bastion.
Nice. They've got a heavy bolt of that on Overwatch. Very spicy.
And on the bottom, I have the Obliterator. The Obliterator.
Oh, they do. I remember the old ones that were about the size of a Gretchen. And put down in the comment section if you remember the absolute tragedy that was Mutilators.
I remember.
I remember.
And then I've got Abaddon leaving his force of 5 Chaos Space Marine. It is the Chaos Space Marine.
A bit of a small honour guard today for Abaddon, but then again, he is only playing at about 500 points.
Yes,
so, yes.
I would have had a unit of like Terminators with him, but don't have them rules yet. So
come on, Chris, pay him up.
Moving on, I have a unit of 5 Space Marines in the cover as well. So I have basically everyone's in cover.
Yes, you're all benefiting from cover, but remember, you don't get cover up to a 2+ save. It only ever gets you to most to a 3, so it will protect you against AP dash and AP 1, and then after that, it's a bit meh.
Meh.
So there we go. It's all gravy. It's all fine.
It's all gravy, baby.
Actually, that's not true. I've totally misspoken then. It doesn't protect you against AP dash. It protects you against everything other than AP dash.
Do you know what?
There you go.
I cannot wait for Custodes to get revealed in 10th.
Toughness 10.
My body is ready. T12. Every model is T12.
Oh my god! I wouldn't even be mad if they. I wouldn't even be mad. Someone in the last comment section was like, "It sucks that Custodes can take so many models. I think they should have never have more than 10 models in an army." And it got a lot of likes, that comment. So.
Well, that's what I've been saying for the past year.
Yes. But Custodes are not here today.
No, they are not.
And we are.
It is the Black Legion.
It is the Black Templars.
Blessings of the Dark Master.
Blessings of the Emperor. You, sir, are a wholesome knave.
You suck.
No, you suck.
Twist his dick.
Alright. On that note, we're going to go into the mission. We should talk about the mission. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yes.
We are doing the standard mission of sweep and clear. You get to hold 4 objectives. You get 5 points for the objective that you hold to a maximum of 15 points. It is sticky objective, so you get to keep it even if you've moved off it. I will be the attacker today. That means that my objective is to capture the enemy outpost. We are leading a armoured spearhead with the Land Raider and the Rhino. And if I capture the enemy outpost, I will get 8 victory points a turn. Tom, your job is to use overwhelming force, and for every unit that you destroy that's holding an objective, you gain 3 victory points. So we have noticed with this, as this is kind of another sort of play test, we're playing a new faction. We've definitely noticed that attackers have had a little bit of an advantage in the last few battle ports. We'll see if that plays out again. See, there's a bit of a trend forming there. But we've also, what I would say is, Tom, it's not about you scoring your secondary as a defender. It's about stopping me as the attacker.
Yeah.
Because the moment the attacker gets that big old 8 points, it's really gnarly. Yeah. So we'll see. Now we know we're getting into the new meta, the new tactics, the new way of thinking. This 8th, 9th, this is 10th. That will be how we're going to be approaching this game. And without further ado, let's get into that first turn. It is going to be Black Templars, turn 1. The Black Templars are off to a furious start, sir. We shall punish you with bolter and blade. In the command phase, we had but one thing. We had to mark Abaddon for death. He is the oath of moment.
You do not mark me, I mark you.
No.
Horse of Sigismund.
How dare you? How rude. How wooed.
How rude.
Abaddon has been marked for the oath of moment. The plan is that we have moved forward with our Land Raider. Because it has an assault ramp, we have moved out afterwards. And we will still be able to charge. And because we've got a captain in the Terminator unit, he can reroll charge distances. The plan is we are going to gun down this squad and then charge straight into Abaddon's unit, yes. Or maybe the other way around. We'll see. Maybe we'll shoot Abaddon and then charge the unit in front. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I'll play it by ear. There you go.
Big Babs.
Big Bads. Babs is here. We also moved forward the intercessors, just to get some little bit of supporting fire off, and naturally we've also moved the Rhino forward, but we did not get those intercessors out because we want to save them for the second wave. I'm a guard commander at heart, boys. Got to have those extra waves. Indeed. That is our command and movement. now we shall dive straight into the shooting.
It is the shooting phase!
Yes! Terminator's ready. We're going to unleash holy bolter fire into the front squad of Marines. We've got to clear away these scum so we can get to the real honourable fight.
The Cyberdyne System Model 101.
Exactly, man. Skynet's taking over, baby. All right, let's go for...
Paper clips when I'm done.
Oh, yeah. Took me a second to get the reference, man. Yeah. I'm smart. All right. Let's go for these Terminators. We've got 16 Storm Bolter shots. Now, I will not have any rerolls hit or wound here because I'm playing it risky.
Stay on target.
High risk, high reward, baby. Here we go. Ooh, it's all right. Okay, take those out. Them's be the misses. And these be the wounds. Oh, shit. Okay, 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Taking a wound.
Nice.
Taking 1. Right. We've then got the assault cannon from that squad. That will be 3 hits. I'm getting the feeling I probably should have voted murmured the people in front of me now, but it's too late. 2 wounds. You don't care about AP, so carry on. We've killed 1.
Scratch
Nice.
1.
Scratch 1, backed up. Captain himself is going to have the old Storm Blotter. Oh, he's coming in with the old arm. Oh, he's got arm off. 2 hits with the Captino.
Capitan.
1 wound with the Captain. Yeah. Okay.
Same.
So that's the Terminator squad. Then we're going to fire the Rhinos 2 Storm Bolters. But it's just 1 Storm Bolter. Sorry. Cheating! Land pass me. 2 hits.
2 hits.
There we go. 2 wounds. Come on, Rhino. Yeah! Cheeky Rhino. And you know what, Tom? We're going for it. Hunter Killer, baby! Just wound you, sir. It's big APs. I think it's AP2. That comes AP1. So I think you tank it. I don't think it's AP3, but we'll...
2 more dead, yeah.
1 more dead from the Bolter.
Yeah, and then 1 dead from the Hunter Killer missile.
Assuming that it's AP3.
It is AP3.
Oh, okay, fine. There we go.
I'm pretty sure we had this discussion last week, actually.
Okay. Well, Tom, you are sitting as AP3, and for the sake of efficiency, we shall accept it as AP3. Brutal efficiency. And then the Land Raider is going to stonk into those last 2 guys. Big old stonkers. All right, let's go. Oh, it's a couple of misses. Egads. It is 2 wounds marked for them deaths. That is 2 dead. Yeah, they are dead.
It's D6.
Plus 1 damage.
Oh, it is.
Splat,
yes,
splat.
good.
Alright, that is my shooting phase done. I might have a few bits of piddly shots, but...
You've got the free assault cannon from the Land Raider, have you?
I'd put everything into that squad. Yeah, it'll be a bunch of bolter fire, but we'll just wrap that up off camera. It's no problem. No one gives a shit about 10 bolters ringing out against some guys in frigging cover, do they? Let's be real here. No, I mean I don't care about doing it. I'm playing them, so so we will go for the charge. Overwatch. I'm putting him under pressure. Early game. This is what he did to me.
No.
Okay. Charge! That's not enough. But I have a captain. No, captain. Captain, baby, come on! For the Emperor! For Sigismund! For ourselves! That'll probably do it.
For ourselves.
We have to get to the barricade, so there we go. We'll move in.
Do you know what? They failed the first charge. We're like, right, lads, we'll leave it. And then one of the Chaos Marines went, Dawn's a cook, and he went, right, fuck that.
There we go. All right. I think this is going to go horribly. I think Abaddon is going to push me in, but we'll find out. I just want to see what he can do. He's like 400 points of badass Abaddon.
Hopefully.
Well, in 9th.
Well, in 9th edition. This is 10th. Do not mention that edition here.
9th is dead. Let it die. It's the past.
Long live 10th.
Okay, long live 10th, definitely. All right, let's get some dice together and let's start punching Marines in the face. Not my Marines, your Marines. This could be very spicy. I've got a lot of attacks coming here. We've got 12 power fists. I need to give Tom a damn good fisting. And I get to hit on 3s, but I get 4 rerolls because of being in the Oath of Moment.
No, you don't.
Why not?
That's what I said.
Oh, okay, very good. And I think a Baden does get to pick like one of his abilities happen at the beginning of the battle round.
Oh, yeah, I would have given them the reroll.
Okay, that's fine.
I thought it was at the beginning of my...
No, I think it's the beginning of the round, but we'll see. You're going for the rerolls one way or another, which might masterfully counter attacks that he does. So they're the hits. And I'm winning on 2s because you're only toughness 4. 4.
Oh, God.
Alright, that many 5-ups, bro. You need to do these 5 at a time.
Many fat dip.
You need to do these 5 at a time.
God, you're so confident, aren't you?
I am.
Come on! God. Well, that's it. Well, that's 4 dead.
Oh my God. I didn't actually have the camera on that, so people are going to be like, oh, you've driven it.
That's 5 dead.
Okay, now, a Baden
A bed.
has now got to take this many wounds.
Yes. He's a 4 invulnerable shape.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, so he takes 3. 2, 4, 6. He's down to 3 wounds.
Do you want to CP one of those?
Yes. Okay.
Nice.
He's down to 6 wounds. Yeah, that's right.
It's 2 wounds per pot.
Sorry,
5 wounds.
5 wounds. There we go.
5 wounds. Very good.
But now for the dark man.
No, I got more attacks.
Oh.
I've got the captain. Do you know how tough a Baden is?
T5.
Okay. Hit with everything. This is the sergeant, I should say. I've wounded you twice.
Twice.
I've wounded you 3 times.
3 times.
3 4-up saves. It's only 1 damage each. Just 1 goes through.
Wounds.
4 wounds each. Alright, now we've got the captain and his relic blade. He has 6 attacks.
The blade of the relics.
He hits on 2s. Okay, so those 2 miss, but Oath of Moment. 1 miss. He has dropped. Baden has parried 1.
Parry it is.
Now, I'm not entirely certain of the strength, so I'll roll a dice and then we'll check it. It's the
Yeah, the 5.
Yeah. The 5s definitely will. No, so that's easy. Thank you, dice gods, for making sure I don't have to check. Pretty soon it's going to put you on a 4-up save, though.
Ooh, fell 2 damage.
Oh, we're going to have to find out. We're back in 1 moment. It's exciting!
A few inches later.
Tom, how many wounds has the Baden got?
9.
How many wounds does the Relic Power Sword do?
Enough to kill him to a wound.
No!
The blessings of the dark, no! Abandon, no! You're the chosen one.
We're going to come in here, we're going to beat them, we're going to smash them. That's what we're going to do.
You know what? For the past 20 minutes, I've been like, yes, Abandon, yes!
I'm not going to lie. It kind of sucks that he's died straight away. Let's address the elephant in the room. We really wanted him to show him off.
It's when you checked his, you checked his data sheet and went, no way he's only got 9 wins. He went, ha, cook.
Oh my god. There's like nothing you can do. He has a 4+ invuln.
That's it, yeah.
Battle shock. Well.
Wellington.
That's why it took him 13 goes to take 1 planet. I didn't even take the planet at the end, did he?
Boom.
Boom, mic drop. Well, after 90% of the audience turned the battle report off, let's go into the Chaos Space Marines. Turn 1. On the plus side, Dom, your command phase doesn't involve any battle shock tests.
we are laughing.
Oh my! Yes. And they said it would be less lethal. I've got a picture of like all the GW game designers just like laughing around like cocktails now, and they thought it would be simplified.
Anyway, everybody.
You do have some command phase stuff though in your first one, do you not?
I do.
What are you going to do, Tom?
I'm going to make a dark pact.
Call upon the Dark
Master
Powers.
is dead, so I have lots of pacts to be making.
Alright. So, take us through. Who's doing what? Which dark pact? Where we go?
I'm going to try and dark pact everyone for sustained hits.
Exploding 6s?
Yes.
Very
So
spicy.
I'll do it with the Marines over here first. Their leadership is...
At least 6.
6 or 7, I think.
Roll the dice, see what you get.
6, I believe.
That's not making it one way or another.
It, but I do take
you
D3
do get the
more
ability, by the way.
Oh, do I?
You always get it. Now you take D3 more wounds. One guy has got a bad headache. Okay.
He's like, ooh, got any paracetamol?
Oh, and they're like,
Sustained
back
hits on
up
those
this.
guys. 6s.
Dice.
D3.
Oh, jeez. Ah! The Dark Gods chaos. Traitor Tom. This is what happens, man.
Oh, God.
I think at this point, anyone who's still watching, just embrace the memes. Let's just acknowledge the fact. It's got a bit squiffy, but we shouldn't be assuming, but...
Obliterators.
Come on, Obliterators. Come on.
Come on, baby. 6. They saw the Dark Master go and they were like, nope.
No!
Right, now, I do believe they have 4 or 5 wounds.
They're not dead. They're not dying off 3
They're not
wounds.
dead.
They're not dying off 3 wounds.
But I will check and I'll just put a marker next to it.
If that one of those dies, it's game.
I'm just going to put 3 next to it. Just in case.
Alright.
Right, so shooting phase.
Shooting, okay.
I'm going to go with my Obliterators.
Go for Obliterators first.
Yes, and I'm going to go for Focused Manners.
Nice. That is the big old Melterbuster one.
It is, so it's D3 shots, ballistic skill 3, strength 12, AP minus 3, and 4 damage.
Okay.
Amazing.
D3 shots.
1,
It's,
2,
that's 3 in total. That's mathematics. You were hoping for like bigger numbers than that, weren't you?
Yeah. What? I do get a sustained hit.
Do you want to use a CP reroll?
Yeah, I will. Sustained hit.
It's a hit! Yay! 3 hits, so you're winning on 2s.
I'm winning on 2s.
Oh, I thought I saw a few friggin' ones then, buddy.
3 ones.
3 4-up saves, man. Here we go. Oh, I failed 2 of them.
What, do you have a 4-up in ball?
Yeah, Terminators. So 2 have died.
2 have died.
There you are.
Right, now the Marines! Please do something. I'm crying right now. I'll go with the plasma gun first.
I'm crying.
Plasma gun, I am going to overcharge. We died at them.
Hey, 3 hits!
3 hits.
3 hits, it's sustained!
It is sustained!
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
1 takes 2 damage.
You dick.
Almost.
Right. Plasma pistol from the sergeant. 1 shot. It's sustained!
It's 2, yes! 1 wound.
1 wound.
I have died. You are cutting through me. You're cutting through me.
And then 6 bolter shoots. Bolter shots.
Ooh.
Sustained hits.
Many hits of sustaining.
That's an all hit. There we
Much
go.
sustenance.
Please. Please.
Now 5 and 6 to wound. But you've done very well.
So that is...
5 wounds.
5 wounds, there's him.
Okay.
Very good.
Terminator around, we're doing its thing there. Sorry, buddy. Carry on. That was 1 squad. You have killed most Terminators with 1 squad, though. You've still got to fucking rip the table up.
Right.
Okay, so that was this squad.
Yes.
We now have
a
this
heavy
squad.
bolter.
Okay.
3 shots. Blessings of the Dark Master.
5 hits! It's popping up, boys!
It's popping up, baby! Yeah.
Oh, it stopped popping. It stopped popping. It stopped popping. And it's not popping, Tom. It's not popping. Plasma pistol. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Come on. Yes. That wasn't in the tray. No, no. The 4-up save, give us.
2 bolters.
I feel kind of bad. No wounds! No wounds! No! Charge me!
Obliterators, do something, you bitch.
That'll
Hey,
do.
there we go.
Alright.
Right, now the Legionnaires into them as well.
Yeah.
That's it.
And the next squad.
They're going to stay comfy up on that hill.
Not going to come down?
No.
At their weight of fire?
No, they're just going to...
Alright.
They're going to vibe.
Alright. Now, unfortunately, I'm not sure we know what the melee weapons of an Obliterator is, but we'll check their current profile, and if it's not 100% certain, we'll give them power fists.
I believe that it's brutal weapons as well.
Okay. We'll have a little look now.
We will.
We've checked the Obliterator profile, and they appear to have what is essentially a power fist. They've obviously renamed it, being 9th edition, but it's basically a power fist, so I imagine that's what they'll end up getting. So, you get 8 attacks with each man, with sustained hits.
Ooh.
So you end up missing with 2 overall.
No, I end up missing with...
Because one goes back in.
Yeah, missing with 2. There we go. Sorry, I thought you were...
So I am being a little... You just reading them dice. Ooh! They're all going to wound. Yeah, you are off the big strength. I mean, they're not going to make you down. They're not going to put you down to strength 4, are they, Tom? So that will be, strength 10 in combat. All right. These are damage 2 each.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. That shouldn't have happened.
Welcome to the Morning and Glory channel. Where Tom gets up.
You've won the last 2, and the dice gods are like, "Oh shit, we weren't watching."
What, he won?
All right, go with the Legionnaires next.
Yes, I'll go with the sergeant. So for the attacks, nope. This is strength 4, so 5 and 6s.
I think it's more than strength 4, isn't it? You've got a big old.
No.
There's a power fist in there, buddy. I see a power fist, man. So that's a good old. That's a wounder.
Well, it's just one then.
Cheeky little wounder. I am dead.
Who's that?
And you've got 5 combat weapons, 3 attacks each, I believe.
1, 2, 3.
So that'll be 12 attacks.
God.
Those notions are 5 wounds each, by the way, at least.
5 wounds each at least.
At least.
So he's on 2 wounds. Amazing.
I wouldn't be surprised if they end up going to like
6.
6 wounds. And a toughness 6 as well.
Hits, that goes back in. Right, and then this would be 5 and 6s. Oh god. Okay, sweet. So, that is 3 wounds.
Any sustained hits or anything there? Did you?
No, sir, very good.
3 hits. 111, baby. Not just a singular one, indeed. That was you have definitely hurt me. You've definitely hurt me. So my captain, we're gonna do 1-on-1. We're gonna do sergeant into there, captain into your marines. All right.
That's good.
That seems pretty equals pequals. So sergeant is gonna have 4 attacks. There's no oath of moment here, but I don't need it when I'm rolling like an absolute. It's like I've had a great start and now I'm just rolling well, and it's like, oh, welcome to Painesville. Do you know what I mean?
Welcome to the race fields.
Only 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Oh, this is on...
Yeah, on them. So you're going to 4-up save. So you'll have 1 wound left. Because it's only a little, cheeky little...
Is it only one
It's only 1 damage, yeah. It's just a power sword, yeah. I mean, like I said, if you pull this off, this could be a hell of a comeback story. Even more so than Kim Kardashian. and then we've got... Capitan into here. Now he's got hitting on 2s. Ooh, he's dropped a couple. And then he's wounding on 3s. Oh, he's dropped another one. Now these are only, I think that's only AP, only AP 2. But I think it's 2 damage each. But roll your dice and we'll double check. Okay, so you failed your saves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my APs and stuff, and we're back in just 1 moment. Alrighty ho, end of round 1. Only battle round 1. Egads. It's been absolutely fast and furious, most deadly. You tend to find this with these smaller games, don't you, Tom? Like, they can be over in a round or 2. It was surprising and if you've not watched it, go and watch it. It was surprising in our last battle report that both sides actually basically got to turn 5 with a lot still going.
Yeah.
But that was Guard v Nids with both sides infinitely respawning stuff, so... Maybe not that surprising when you actually think about it.
It's a really fun game. By the end of it, we're like, bloody hell, we feel like we've played like a 2,000.
Yeah. I guarantee you there's going to be points in that when you play like 2,000 points of guy, you're like, I don't want to respawn them. I don't want to. It'll win you the game. I don't want to bring anyone else back on. Sadly, in these Marine vs. Marine games, no one is respawning anything. So we'll go into Black Temple turn 2. We'll see if there's many Chaos Boys left on the table afterwards. And we'll give them a chance to fight. Fight to the last man! Fight for your lives!
Before we go into that, I just thought, like, you're going to get to the end of these games where, like, there's going to be, like, guard players against somebody. And, like, the person they're against is going, no, man, they're going to come in here! They're going to like...
Like they did before! That when the guard can successfully out-zerg the Tyranids, it's a good... Even if you, like, whether you win or whether you lose, it's a good feeling that you can... out-hoard the Zerg, man.
It's so funny.
It's nice. All right, well, let's get into turn 2.
BT turn 2.
Drive them, men! Drive them! Here comes the next wave of black-clad super soldiers charging into the ranks of the chaos. Tom's like, yeah, Tim, make it feel nice and narrative.
Wait, we're the ones in black. You can't be here.
Yeah. So, in my movement and command phase, the Land Raider moved towards the edge of the objective, ready to unleash holy death into the ranks of the traitors. I managed to get a 6 on the advance with the intercessors, which is, well, like I said, when it rains, it pours, Tom. When it rains, it pours. And then the assault intercessors jumped out, and the Rhino moved forward afterwards. Obviously, they don't want to get out of it after it's moved, because then they wouldn't be able to charge. And we want to charge them! We are going to give the Oath of Moment. Oh, I actually have a battle shock test. I'll Oath of Moment. So that's a movement. Go back in time one moment. I'm going to put Oath of Moment on the Obliterators, and then I'm going to do a battle shock test on my Terminator squad. Alright.
Terminators.
We're okay.
Of course you are.
Naturally, who needs sign up? There we go. So that is the movement and command. Now we shall go into the shooting, and we shall start off by doing the Land Raider into these cheeky little chaps up here. So I'm going to need myself some of them sweet heavy bolter shots. 2 hits, but sustained hits means 3 hits. Nice. And then that is no wounds, but twin linked means I get to full rerolls.
You vote for the moment.
No, I went for the Obliterators.
Did you?
Yeah, because I figured I'd have enough firepower doing all the bolt pistols and stuff to pick up the Marines on top, and then I could chop up the Obliterators in combat. Bit ruthless, but I figured I'd, end it quickly. 2 wounds.
You're so kind.
Wow.
2 wounds?
1 goes through, so 1 dies. That's the injured man. And then we're going for the laser cannons. 2 misses, but...
This is why your dad left you.
This is why Horus lost. 2 wounds. Now, these are AP -3, but essentially AP -2 because of you being in cover.
So that is
1 goes through, so 1 gets splatted. Yes, that's nice. And then we've got all the other little bits. So we've got the... I'll tell you what. We'll do all the bolt pistols, assault rifles, and storm bolters off camera. And then we'll just get back into the charge phase.
Okay.
Nice. And once the hail of small arms fire had finished crackling out, the Black Legionnaires were no more, sent back to the Eye of Terror from where they belong. It was actually interesting because if this had been 9th edition, you'd be on a 2-up save against all of this.
I would.
And you would have actually probably weathered a lot of it. But as it was, because the new cover rules are basically like, oh, Marines won't take cover. You bring in Terminators. Get them out of here. It's like, feed me. It's like, get out of here. You're in the last battle report.
It's like your cats coming
in. Yeah, feed me. Meow. But yeah, no. But it's interesting how you can't get cover better than a 3+. Yeah, you can't get your save better to a 3+ with cover. Yeah.
I like it. Makes it so much better because if anybody remembers. All Is Dust and Armour of Contempt from
and light cover, too
awful.
Too buku, 100%.
So, I've got AP4. Yeah, I'm on a 3-up save. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, grim. The last other thing to mention about the shooting was it was once again the humble Rhino, good old Rhino.
The
never lets you. Yes, Rhinoceros planked off the last wound. I have to say I've been extremely impressed by Rhinos in every single game we've used them. They just don't know what it is. They're just punching above their weight. I mean, it helps when they're like hitting with everything, wounding with everything, and then your opponent fails all of his saves. But definitely helps though.
If Rhinos are still like 85 points going into 10th edition, they will be insane.
It's very spammable.
Insane. Like, just the chassis is like amazing.
You know what we should do? We will lend you a few Black Templar Rhinos for the next battle report. And I think, put it this way, well, this is we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. I'm going to say this very quickly, and we'll expand on it in final thoughts. If you had Rhinos, that Alpha Strike wouldn't have worked.
Yes. But a Baden can't fit in a Rhino.
But he could have hit him behind a Rhino to have to charge a straight line. Yeah,
true.
see? This will be the age of mech Marines. Foot Marines are dead, man. But anyway, we have a little charge to do.
Yes.
I'm going to charge both of these units. I've no idea what the distance is, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to just... It's one of those... You know, when you just feel it in your bones, like, I'm going to make that. It's fine. So we'll move them in. We'll do a hell of a lot of attacks on the obliterators.
The obliterators, yes.
And then we'll see if they can do it. They're going to need a lot of... you're pretty tough. We'll see if they can do it.
Pretty tough.
All right, we've got the chain blades whirring. Now, fortunately, Games Workshop has actually revealed what Astartes chainswords do now.
No.
So last time we were playing them a little bit carefully.
We were only playing them without the AP.
Yeah. But now we know that they have kept their AP, which is great. Yeah. So let's slice and dice up some obliterators. Oh, the moment time, baby! This is the first half. Ooh, one fell out. There we go.
Auto wounds? No?
No, sadly not. I'm not Chaos, and I haven't made a dark pack.
How did I get the auto wounds?
You had a lieutenant.
Oh, I did have the lieutenant.
The lieutenant, yes.
Or in French.
The lieutenant. Yeah. I dropped one, and then I'm wounding you on 5s. And 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
These are all into the obliterators, then, yeah?
7. Yeah. The other 2 guys will finish off the finish off the geezers.
Finished off. At the end of the game, shall we see if a Baden could 1v1 a Rhino?
Well, at the end of the game, we'll see what a Baden would have done against Terminator if he'd lived, just for a bit of fun. Because it was very close. So this is the first half. Mm-hmm. We'll roll the first half on camera. You're on a 3-up save. Ooh, spicy.
That's one dead.
No, you had... Yes. You had 2 wounds left, didn't you?
No,
oh, no, because I jabbed you with a sword, didn't I?
That's the second one gone as well.
Jeez. Oath of Moment. Oath of Moment is both very good and very bad. Against the right target and the right elite army, it's unbelievably powerful. Against 10 termagants, it's unbelievably overkill.
As I've said multiple times, I think Oath of Moment in a 2,000 point game will be good, but it won't be overpowered.
Yes.
I think in a smaller game, it's...
Too good.
Yeah, because then you only need... There's only like maybe 4 units or 5 units on the board if you kill one.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll do the other bits off camera. I'll tell you what, we're here now. Let's see if the bloody captain will just finish.
We are here now.
Let's see if the captain can finish off those last 2 blokes. He only needs to get 2 wounds through, right? All hits. He has flubbed it slightly. 3 5-up saves, please, Tom.
3 ups.
Nope, they're dead. And that is the battlefield duly cleansed.
Well, do you know what's funny? Is well, actually, you get quite a lot of points. So you finish the game on, I believe it's 27 points.
Whatever happens, Tom.
GG.
I was going to say, good game. Appreciate you putting on a brave face. That was a bit of a smasheroonie.
It was funny. I'm like, yes, Abaddon, he's brilliant, he's coming, and then...
Yeah. The hype man for Abaddon was on point. Unfortunately, Abaddon himself was a bit of an anticlimax. But what we'll do right now, guys, is we'll clear the table. We'll do a round of combat with Abaddon to see how deadly he is, just so we get a chance to show him off, so it's not a complete, a complete disappointment. Yes. And then we'll have some final thoughts. And here we are, the Arena of Death.
The Death Arena.
We were sort of just saying this might be a kind of cool idea to do for like a little video, have like Abaddon take on a series of different enemies, have the Swarm Lord take on a series of different enemies, and just see what they stack up against.
Have the new data sheets basically take on one another, see what's in.
Yeah, might be kind of cool. Just a mano battle. But for now, we'll just do this little one arena round. Now, of course, we'll go to let Abaddon go first this time.
Yes.
You get to strike first.
I do.
Now, are you going to use Drachni, his sword?
Drachnium.
Okay.
It's not Drachni, it's Drachnium.
You use Daphne?
Have you read the lore?
It's Daphne.
Timothy?
It's Daphne.
Right, and he's also going to be benefiting from his Paragon of Hatred order.
He's gone full turbo.
He is gone
nice.
Full turbo. Shall we do a Dark Pact for him as well?
Go on then.
I'll just say he's got...
Do you want lethal hits or sustained hits?
Sustained hits, I'll say. I'll do sustained hits. So he's got 8.
So you need 3 more hits, and you need
a
a
reroll.
reroll. Nice. So
3 more hits.
3 more.
Now the reason I'm doing this is because this is what you'd probably see in an actual game.
Yeah, 100%. Like, we're just having fun. Like, you know, if those lucky people that, you know, have stuck around and want to see the end of the battle report, you get a little nice thing.
This is strength 14, so
We were only on 2s, indeed. So these are all my saves, and I need to save on 4s, and everyone I fail is a dead dude.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is the power of invulnerable saves. It could have gone.
See, I do think that if Abaddon has like his Dark Pact and his aura going, he's really, really tough. But
Interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, did you get any 6s to wound though?
I did. I got 2 6s. No, that was you. Sorry, I got 1 6.
Ah, because
what does that do?
you got devastating wounds.
Is that mortal wounds?
Yeah.
Well, he's killed 4 termies. I'm happy with that.
Okay. Why don't we do another round?
Yes.
We'll put the termies back on.
Yep.
So that was without the devastating wounds. Let's do it again with the devastating wounds and see how much of a difference it makes. Because it's kind of cool to see, like, if you don't, because if he ends up wiping the whole squad up now, it's like, kids, don't forget your devastating wounds.
Yeah. So, Drakian,
Oh, yeah.
Paragon of Hatred, and
Take 2.
Dark Pact of sustained hits. Right, so he only gets 1 sustained.
All this time, but then you get all those rerolls. Now, in theory, could you reroll?
I can reroll everything.
You can reroll everything and try and get some more. Okay, so now we're looking for some more. We want 6s again for devastating wounds.
And then I get 2 more. Okay,
So
so it gets
1 dies.
1 dies automatically,
Okay.
and then that is the rest of them as saves.
Yes. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So same again.
Same again, really.
This is where people in the comment section go like, Tom got like 7 6s that last time. Absolutely butchered the whole unit.
He would have killed them all.
But that we've done that a couple of times. Either way, and 4 termies seems to be what he's coming out with.
Yeah,
Should we?
How much is a Terminate now? Like 50?
We don't know.
5 points.
We don't know.
In the old points, it'd be 55. So
No, they're like 30 points. Something stupid. Yeah, they're dumb cheap, man. Because of all the free war gear and everything, you're not paying for that. Shall we have one more go?
Yes.
With the Talon of Horus.
Talon of Horus.
Because even though it's only 1 damage, it's still devastating wounds, and
attacks.
with sustained hits, it could be pretty spicy, couldn't it?
Cool.
So he's killed. For those of you that maybe missed it last time, he did kill. We'll just do it properly. He killed 4. So in the first time he killed 4, second time he killed 4. One last little arena battle. We'll see how he fares with his Talon of Horus.
So Dracnian,
Take
the
3.
first demon, has only killed 4. Well, now for the Talon of his father.
Yes.
Right, so I want to get 2 extra hits there.
Now, do you want to go for some spicy meatballs here and just re-roll everything and see if it gets you loads of extra hits?
Realistically, I probably wouldn't. But
Okay.
yes, I will, because it'll be fun.
Just to try it out. We're literally, this is like a little bit of bonus content.
Bonus.
And it's actually giving us
Nothing.
make a difference.
There we go, that's fine. But then 2 go back in, and then...
So now you want to give him a good shake, because you want to get loads of 6s here. Because this could be... bollocks. No, so we'll...
I've got a feeling
what's the strength of it?
The strength is 7,
Right.
so it'll be 3.
Let's just see if it makes a difference.
I do think Dracnian's better.
Against this kind of target.
It should be better, because Dracnian is literally the first demon that the Emperor locked away in a sword and gave to a custodian to look after, because he was so scared of it coming back.
4, 5. Only kill 1.5. 1 2/3, I should say.
So Dracnian's definitely better.
Against Terminators, yes. I imagine against Guardsmen, you want to be Talon of Horsing them for days.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, that was an interesting little battle. Should we? Well, yeah, like I said, we're pretty convinced Dracnian's the better one there. And either way, he's killing 4 or 5 termies, which is nice. It would have, I think, extrapolating that out for a moment. If Abaddon had survived by just 1 wound in the last game, and had turned around and decked 5 Terminators, and then in his turn got to fight again, could have been big.
That brings an interesting point. Is if he would have done that, I still think it would have went the same way, just because obviously the Land Raider and stuff like that. Like, he's not really going to do much to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Abaddon's really cool, but obviously you need to embed him into a big unit because he's more of a buffing character now.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
He's buff Abaddon.
He can still like stab things, but he reminds me of Trajan. Where Trajan can absolutely murderize something, but he's not going to be your main beat stick. He's going to be spreading his buffs out. His 6-inch, like Trajan has a 6-inch. Reroll 1s to hit, reroll 1s to wound. So.
Yeah, 100%. In fact, this kind of leads us quite naturally on to some final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
So we'll get right into that.
Yes.
Okie croaky. Tom, final thoughts on Abaddon and the game?
I think if Abaddon costs what he does now, he'll be utterly garbage.
Wow, strong take.
But I think if he costs half as much and he acts like Trajan, giving out buffs with the dark packs and everything, I think he'd be a decent character.
So he's not a beat stick anymore.
Not really, no. It's a bit disappointing because in the lore, Dracnian is literally what the Emperor gives to a custodian to look after and basically sends him off into the warp to like run because he needs to stop. He basically needs to protect Dracnian at all costs, and then Abaddon ends up getting it.
Oh, man.
Don't know how he gets it. But...
Or protecting the galaxy from Dracnian, which yeah.
So you'd think that Dracnian would be a bit stronger. I think if everything goes right, like with the devastating wounds and stuff, it's okay. But again,
it could spike. Yeah, well, it's one of those. It could spike. So people that are here thinking, oh yeah, but what if you get like 3 or 4 devastating wounds? It's only 8 attacks.
Yeah.
Statistically, you're guaranteed 1. Maybe you get 2.
Yeah.
It's not like you're rolling like 18 attacks and guaranteed, over the course of it to get 3 6s on that. No, not at all. So
I definitely think the meta for him is going to be
buff Abaddon.
Put in sustained hits on him so that he gets the extra attacks. Dracnian him. Give him also his aura.
Paragon of Hatred.
That he gets, yes, his Paragon of Hatred. And then basically just fishing for 6s. That's going to be the only way that he's going to basically be able to kill anything.
I mean, if he had gone in against, he will. I think that was I know this might make some people laugh, but this is in the 10th edition. He would have killed a Rhino.
Yeah. And
rhinos and other vehicles are actually really tough. He probably would have killed a Screamer Killer there, when you think about it, because he's winning the Screamer Killer on 3s. He's hitting him with 8 attacks. I mean, this is all stuff we should probably do when we do these arena battles. We see, can he take on a Screamer Killer? Can he take on
a full squad of guardsmen?
Talon Horse he would have done. Oh, no, not a 20-man blob.
No.
He would not kill a 20-man Death Blobber guard. So you can bog him down. Yeah, I think he's a buff character now. I think the days of Abaddon carving through legions of Marines and Guardsmen, absorbing all the damage on his phase cap, I mean, that's gone.
Yeah, I remember.
He needs a bodyguard.
I remember being against Abaddon in a game, and I charged, I think it was like a group of custodians into him with Trajan and just put everything into him, and he was like, okay, my turn, just sweeped up all the custodians, and I was like, oh my god, that guy is terrifying. No, he's definitely not that anymore. He's cool, but yeah, buff character, like you said. I
think he is much more valuable using that 6-inch Paragon of Hatred to buff other things, and don't be rushing him into combat anymore. If he is a decent, he is good as part of a counterattack. He is not the sole counterattack alone.
No. Plus, you get a CP with him on a 2+.
Nice. Now, one other thing we should probably talk about is that Land Raider.
Yeah.
The Land Raider in the last game, absolutely.
Hello.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go. The Land Raider in the last game smashed it.
Yeah.
The Land Raider in this game smashed it. I don't think we can overestimate or overstate how powerful Assault Ramp is. Yes, we're playing at a 500, 750 point level. Scale this up. 2 of these, maybe even 3. I know it sounds insane, but 2 or 3 units with Assault Ramp, that is a spearhead alpha strike blow that is going to just munch through any army.
If you take like 3 Land Raiders or like, I don't know, Blood Angels or Flesh Terrors or something, and just rip and tear into somebody.
Imagine Imagine.
Yeah, Death Company and a Rhino.
Death Company coming out of a Land Raider, bro.
That'd be awful.
Jeez. You could have two squads of. You could have two Land Raiders. You could go for maybe traditionally the slightly cheaper options like the Crusader.
Yeah.
You can still put jetpack people inside Land Raiders. So they come out 3 inches, then they move 12 inches after the assault ramp.
Of the Land Raider. You go so what's that? Land Raider's 10 inch?
Yeah, so you're going 25 inches with a charge.
That's mad.
But so the one thing I know this, a lot of people might have watched this, and I think we've jokingly said it, not many people will be getting to the end of it after that turn one. But if you have got to the end of this, Land Raiders, keep your eye on them, be ready for them, and if you're interested in them, now is the time.
Yeah, the units that I've noticed in the 4 or 5 games that we played, I can't remember how many it is now, is definitely just vehicles. Like transports are insane.
Yeah.
Like Rhinos are insane.
Yeah.
Land Raiders are insane. Like, just stock up on them, boys.
They protect you from alpha strikes, and they allow you to deliver them.
Yeah.
You need them now, and you need to be able to protect against them.
And that's my final thought, to be honest. I think Land Raiders are just insane. I think Dark Packs for Chaos are really, really cool, and I really like them. Like, taking a couple of mortal wounds is whatever.
You took quite a lot of mortal wounds.
Yeah, but that's in a case where I failed. If in a normal game you're going to fail, if you take 5?
Well, you say it's like a 6+, a 7+.
6+, I think it's
6+. Like on 2 dice, the average is only a 7. That's going to dip below that 7 more often than you think.
Yeah, definitely. I really like Dark Packs though. I think it's really cool being able to give sustain hits to everything.
I think that we'll get the Chaos out again for the Battle Report, maybe next week or something, and we'll give them a chance to go about the NIDs, and we'll give them a chance to really flex the muscles. We'll let Abaddon go through some termagants, and we'll let them see what you can do against the Swarm Lord. Maybe we can have a bit of a boss battle. Might be kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
All right. On that note, we're going to wrap up today's Battle Report and Arena Battle. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the Battle Report and, of course, the arenas. If you want to see more stuff like that, put it down in the comment section. Hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. And if you want to go the extra mile and support us, please consider becoming a channel member or Patreon supporter. It really is the lifeblood of what we do here. All right. Thank you for watching. And, of course, as always, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.